From undisclosed locations, for reasons of security and insecurity, we present to you MnRTV Live Show. Conspiracy facts, fake news, and real truth. Welcome to another edition of tonight's show. And tonight we have with me the one and the only from parts unknown, I guess, the info madman himself, Mario. Welcome to the MnRTV show.
Yes. Ho there, hi there, ho there. It's great to be back because a lot of things have happened. So now that we're here, we're going to get things going. And I mean, there's a lot of things on our minds and we're going to talk about it. That's why we're doing this show. I mean, we're not getting any guests and it's a little bit shorter, but hey, we're getting out the news. That's what we want to hear. And hopefully this doesn't crash because I'm fed up of this always crashing.
We're supposed to get guests, but they've been compromised in the situation, the New World Order. They've been stopped, so they can't come on our show, which shows why we're doing a show with what we're doing. And what we're doing is we're hitting them and hitting them hard. And, well, you know, at least we're still around, the MnR boys, you know. So in the future, we'll get guests, you know, depending on who, what, where, what circumstances. But, yeah, it's been a pretty hectic week this week. In our own city, you know, Montreal, the weather, oh my God, it's been horrible. We'll be getting into that later on. Now let's get on with do what you got to do, info man.
All right, so we're going to be doing the usual thing, no changes in that, which is, you know, the picture of the week. Well, first the intro, picture of the week, and then we're going to be talking about the news, our version, what the government or the mainstream media doesn't want us to talk about, but we're going to try and talk about it as usual. So now I'm going to be switching on over so that you people can see what needs to be seen in order to get the things moving. All right, so now here we are. I switched over. So here we got the MnR Productions Mariolaur.blogspot.ca, and here's our wonderful blog. I just love it. Don't you love it? Oh, yeah. Now, if you don't see this, am I talking too fast? I don't want to talk too fast. Let me slow down. All right. Let me slow down.
Yeah. You're going Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to jump into the news. That's why. If you don't see this, just press refresh or reload, and this shall be there for all you new people out there or past viewers. And here we go. We got Chitango. Hey there, Polly. Hey there, Laland. And everybody else, the millions of viewers out there that are viewing our great show. So now we're going to be talking about what we normally talk about, which is the popular pictures of the week posted on the Conspiracy Talk on both Google Plus and on Facebook. All right, so here we go. Speaking of the media.
Malcolm X, the media's most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent, and that's the power because they control the minds of the masses, and that's the mainstream news, not the mainstream news, which is actually fake news.
Yeah,
news, Rothschild imported news. That's what it is.
Well, anyways, I could just go on into that, but you know, I mean, that's why we're doing this show. So, like, you know, because we're the real media, not CNN and CBC and anyways, Fox. Exactly. Anyhow, so I like this quote. It's a good quote. Suivant next. Oh yeah, this one.
This is what happens in your stomach when you consume packaged Ramen noodles with a deadly preservative. Oh, look at that. Gastrointestinal specialists conducted an experiment with a time-lapse video inside the stomach comparing both fresh and preserved ramen noodles. After 2 hours of digestion, the results were staggering. Oh, and we used to eat those in the 90s. I used to like eating those. I used to eat those watching the Fantastic Four.
You know what I used to like eating those?
No.
Raw, without the water. They were crunchy and salty.
No, I used to like it was good soup or something and watching the Fantastic Four in the 90s. You remember that?
Yeah, but I used to eat that even in the 80s. But you know something? Back then, we didn't know. Maybe it was the better version for you. Maybe it was better for you. Now they just want to, you know, speed up the depopulation. So that's why they're going to throw in all kinds of crap, cola in there.
That's why people are sick all the time.
Yeah, everything is no good for us anyhow. Suivant next. Did you know?
Women or men absorbed and carried living DNA and cells from every male they ever had sexual intercourse with. In fact, anyone has assumed male spermatozoa in their bodily system has the living cells and genetic and energetic imprint, signature of each individual whose sperm they have consumed or received in any way. So it's like saying they have kind of the DNA.
Oh yeah, you're sharing DNA and the spirit of the other person. Hopefully it's a good spirit. It wouldn't be a good spirit if it's done through fornication. But anyways, we don't want to turn people off with religion, right?
That's
We tend
right.
to do that. People always run away when we talk that. Anyhow, this it makes somehow sense, you know. I mean, anyhow, suivant next.
It is objectively dishonorable and immoral for police to lock human beings in cages for ingesting cannabis, a plant that causes zero deaths, being far less dangerous than alcohol and caffeine. By sharing, I am publicly speaking out against police statism and the government corrupt war on drugs, and I pledge to do whatever in my power to help end it. Yeah, they want to put people in jail for that when there's people that should be in jail for more vile crimes than this.
But
Real individuals.
but this now in Canada, it's like war on drugs. But there's still going to be war on drugs. It'll just be like they'll just clamp down on people, I guess, with more ounces that they're supposed to be getting, right?
Right, that's right.
But there are certain other parts of the world where this does still apply.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, suivant next. Now this one, I don't know, man.
I remember when playing outside was better than any video game, but then everything changed when the game industry attacked. Yeah, people don't seem to be getting the fresh air anymore. Is there such thing as fresh air anymore? I mean, the weather here where we're in, it's chaotic, you know. So people, all they do is they hobble down the computers and become one with the computer. That's what they want.
But you know,
Man to merge with machine, man and
but
machine.
you know something? This is not so bad because at least we'll have the whole park to ourselves. You realize that? I don't complain about this in a way.
Weather permitting.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. But eventually, it'll start heating up. Just like suivant next, this is heating up right here. And we're going to be talking about more about it in the news. So we'll just give a little bit of this, you know?
A very pedophile is now the first lady of France. Let that sink in. So, folks, let that sink in. And we will speak about it more in the news later on.
Yeah, it's coming up in the news. Suivant next.
Conspiracy theorist, someone who questions the statements of known liars, and that's what they are, liars.
But us, we're into this. We're conspiracy theorists. So that's why we're watching this.
Yeah, exactly.
Suivant next. Oh yeah, Freemasonry.
All the Freemasonry, all the highest degrees, Illuminati, and under the Jesuit order is a witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, Satanism. The lower degrees are a smoke and mirror. They are deceived. It's institutionalization. Ask yourself why all the world leaders are Freemasons. Turn off the tell-lie vision. Unplug from the magic shit show.
Yeah, this is for the people out there because I'm hearing a lot of people that they're being asked to join the Freemasonry. Yeah, it's okay to be the one at the bottom of the pyramid, but good luck if you want to be the one on top of the pyramid because that's where it becomes more complicated.
But I wouldn't join it, period.
No, me neither. Me neither.
No.
But it's like, you know, it's always interesting.
Right.
Suivant next. Oh yeah, this one is the shark. Here is the government.
Let's go, dude. I'll catch you. That's the government. That's the person.
Yeah, the government says, no, don't worry. Let it go. We'll catch you. But it's the government saying, no. Yeah, we're going to eat you. We're going to destroy you. This is what I see in the government, and that's us falling off the cliff, unfortunately.
Not nice.
No comments?
No
other comments?
No.
All right, suivant next. Oh yeah, this one. Speaking of the pyramid, there we go. Here's another pyramid where we have capitalism on top, right?
Right, and then we rule you, And the next one is what? We free you.
We fool you, which is the religious.
And the next one I can't even make it out.
We shoot at you.
Okay, and then there's the
We eat for you.
and then there's the people at the bottom where we are.
Yeah, it says pyramid. It says we work. I mean, sorry, we work for all. We feed all.
Pyramid or of capitalist.
Pyramid of capitalist
Now
system.
think of it. If the people at the bottom would just push up, turn them over, everything would fall down like a stack of pancakes. You realize that if everybody pushed up and got mad and pushed it up and started shaking, the whole thing would come crashing down.
No, that's a revolution there you're talking about, Rob. You're talking about a revolution, and that's what we gotta start, a revolution. But you know what? People, it won't happen because people are too comfortable. You know when the revolution is going to start? When people realize that the dollar they're working so hard for, the rat race, is just worth thin air. It's not backed by silver or gold. That's when people are going to say, you know what? That's it. We stop, and everything on top will just come crumbling down. All right. So enough with that. Move on next. Yes, Rob.
Well, loud and clear apparently now. Okay. If Facebook is really cracking down on fake news sites, we shouldn't be seeing any more stories on our news feeds from CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, and NBC. Yeah, exactly. How come on Facebook, when I go on it, all I see is MSNBC, CNN, ABC, and the rest of them?
How come we're not viral everywhere on Facebook? Why? Because we're saying the truth. That's why we're pointing out the truth. They don't want that. They want CNN. What?
And Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he controls it all.
Yeah, he does.
You know, it's just so sad. But anyhow.
Yeah.
Suivant next.
The Clinton body bag, and look at all of it. There's like so many of them. I'm not going to read it, but look at all these names. And from 30 to number 47, the following Clinton bodyguards are all dead. So they killed not only the people, they killed the bodyguards too, so they don't speak. This looks like a serial killer right here. That's what they call a killery.
That's ridiculous.
Like serial killer. I don't know.
Ridiculous.
The serial killer. Cereals. He eats cereals. Yeah, the serial killer. Yeah, look at that.
Anyhow, I guess that's it for that.
She'll have a lot to answer one day.
Oh yeah, but she won't answer to anybody here on Earth.
Now the FBI director's been fired. He's been fired. So who knows?
Yeah, we're going to get into that in the news. Hold your horses there, Robert. Hold your horses. Anyhow, this is the Conspiracy Talk on Facebook. And if you want to watch our future shows, it's right here. You just click here and it'll bring you straight to the show, or when it gets recorded. Hopefully when it gets recorded, you know. And let's see. Oh, not so loud. Oh, we weren't that loud.
Oh, we have to talk louder.
Well, listen, I can't start screaming. Then the whole neighbors are going to wake up. Anyhow, I guess we're going to dig deep into our pockets, because we don't carry real change, right? We carry the news. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Change.
Hold on. Okay, now wait. Let me just make this a tad bigger. Oh, let me just, because this is just the headlines, and we're going to give our take on this. All right.
Forces dispatched 400 troops to help with Canadian floods. I mean, it's been horrible. Pierrefonds, Laval, Gaspé, I think Three Rivers, all these places, they've been flooded. The whole city's been flooded, and it's unreal. It's unbelievable. And what's the cause of it? Is it something HAARP?
Well, that's the thing. It could be HAARP. It could be climate change that they're saying, the global warming, where I say it's global cooling. But you know what? Before we go there, you know what? The troops, that's the army. This is the only time I salute the army, because they're actually helping us, the citizens, instead of going abroad, hurting other people, you know.
Killing other people in other countries, fighting a war that's not even theirs.
And yeah, I'm just going to go down on this. And by the way, all the links will be in the description. But you know what? And this is Polly. I seen your video, which is good, by the way. But I've noticed one thing. What the mayor has to do, my only thing is, and this is a suggestion, and I hope the mayor listens to the show, which he probably won't because he probably thinks we're a threat to him, is when the water recedes, my solution to all this is, you know where the water is going to go next time. Put levees, or is it levees or levees? What is it called? Help me out. Levees.
Yeah, levees.
Put them around where the places are. Where you see that the water is below sea level, put them there. Like that, we won't have these problems. Because if there is global warming, this is going to keep on happening. If there is, you know, look at the water.
Yeah, look, exactly. And it's really seriously, it's ridiculous. You know, I mean, what are these people going to do? Are their houses ruined? I mean, and I don't think the insurance is going to pay for this. Like, what the hell do you do? And cars also.
A lot of things are destroyed. Mold comes in after 36 hours. And this is not 1 week. This has been going on since March, apparently, because we've had a lot of snow that time in March, so it all melted, and plus the rain, and this is what it's causing.
Non-stop rain. I mean, I've heard it in the Bible to be floodings and all kinds of stuff, earthquakes in diverse places, but wow. You know, this looks like something out of Harp. Harp did it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, either that or really, but it did say that in the end times the weather would be changed to a certain degree, that it's not like there was before. I mean, I've never seen this before, and the weather's so crazy. I mean, it's freezing here. Then the next day, it's hot. You take off your shirt, your coat, you're just in a t-shirt, and then a few hours later, you have to put on your coat, and then you get sick. No wonder so many people are sick.
I agree with Paulie there. Yeah, they were called in a little too late, you know? And now I'm hearing that, like, the residents that live in those houses, the police are escorting them out, they're handcuffing them up. But if the people want to go in their houses because it belongs to them, well, technically, it doesn't really belong to them because, you know, our houses doesn't belong. Nothing belongs to us. That's what people have to realize. They're not allowed to go in their own homes.
Well, yeah, there's a guy that got arrested for putting sandbags.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, anyways, I guess that's it for that. Now we're going to be going into what happened in France. Macron, right? Macron.
France's 64-year-old new first lady, who Macron fell in love with age 15, while she was his drama teacher, will work for free in his government to plan new education reforms. Yeah, Brigitte Tronneau, 64, is reportedly keen to become involved in education issues. First Lady is expected to play an active role in her husband's new government. However, despite new tasks and staff, Miss Tronneau will not be given a salary. Like, I don't know. Now, I'm not going to read about that, but I have a few questions over here.
No, I mean, this is okay. This is okay. I mean, you could read this. This is like, you know, this it gives you, because you know what, when I found this out, I was like, what am I reading this? What's going on? 64?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, this I'm going to read. That's what I want to get into. Emmanuel Macron's ex-teacher wife Brigitte is anticipated to play a key role in the centrist new government. Mirroring Michelle Obama's approach to her first lady role, Brigitte Tronneau, 64, who's more than 24 years old, and her husband is reportedly keen to become involved in such an education. Now, the thing is, she was 39 years old, and she was going out with a 15-year-old. How the hell does that happen? Isn't that illegal?
Oh, I know. If it would be the reverse, Rob, if it would have been the reverse, if she would have been the opposite, like he would have been 24 years older, he would have been in jail. So I don't know, man. There's something fishy here.
Pedophiles. There's still, I know there's more male pedophiles than female, and I think this is just a way so people say, oh, look, there's nothing wrong with it because because they wanna bring in they wanna legalize pedo stuff, you know, and it's very sick, and it seems like it's starting with this over here. What are your thoughts?
Well, that's exactly, you said exactly what I was thinking. I mean, it's like this is like this for me. 20 years ago, this would have been a scandal,
Oh
you know,
yeah, she was 39. She was 39 and he was 15. 15 for heaven's sake over here. And what the heck? I mean, in the states, there's teachers, 30-year-old teachers that go out with to have sex with 16 or 15 years old. They're in jail. How come not them? It just goes to prove that the elites are freaking pedos, man.
Yeah.
It's sick.
And I think, isn't that him in 1993?
Yeah, 1992, he was 15 years old. There it is, folks. Look at it right there. Look. Yeah, exactly. So what the hell is that? I mean, when you're 39 years old.
Well, it's the elites who want to push this pedo agenda.
I mean, when I was 39 years old, I never thought of going to 15-year-old. Never thought of it. Wouldn't want to.
Isn't she, the ironic thing, isn't she also a drama teacher?
Yes.
Wasn't Trudeau a drama teacher? Am I onto something here?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we should go to the next one, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people in the chat room are talking about this. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm showing.
They find these young boys less threatening or something twisted. Yeah, exactly. But it's still, you know what I mean? It's still bad. I mean, there's still female pedos. I mean, all the research that we've done shows it, and it's not right. I mean, we know they want to push this pedo agenda. They want to normalize it, but like I say, over our dead bodies, right, Mario?
Definitely, and that's why we're going to keep talking about it and telling our news, you know, bringing it up all the time, because one day we'll probably be in jail for talking bad about it. You know that, eh?
Yeah, the NWO jail, FEMA camp.
Now here, I'm trying to get this bigger. Why isn't it responding?
It's not responding.
Could you see it well? Could you see it better?
A little better.
It's not that big, right?
I see the main title. Globalist.
Okay, but
yeah, globalists maintain power in France with former Rothschild banker Macron. Everything about France's new president Emmanuel Macron suggests a theoretical production of hype and illusion. He is being sold to the masses as an outside and centrist, as a benign liberal. In reality, enter the economic hitman who will blow France's society apart in the service of the oligarchy. At 39, Macron has been described as a political wonder boy and France's youngest leader since Napoleon Bonaparte. The former Rothschild banker, who reportedly once had the nickname the Mozart of finance, is now promising to renew France and bring the nation together, where people will no longer vote for extremes. Like, who is this Emmanuel Macron? Never heard of him a couple of months ago. The first one said, "Who is he?" And even 9 months ago, I said, "I don't know." All of a sudden, he's come from? All of a sudden, he's on the world scene right there.
And where does he come from?
Exactly.
And look, one eye closed, one eye opened.
Yeah, exactly. The one eye, the one eye, you know.
No, I'll say it. I'll keep saying this. The same person that controlled Hitler is the puppet master, right? Who controlled Hitler is the same puppet master that's controlling all these governments. The Rothschild, right?
Well, yeah, for sure. The Illuminati, yeah, exactly.
So it makes you wonder, why the hell did all those poor soldiers go abroad in World War I, World War II to, you know, hurt themselves and kill themselves? Was it worth it at the end when there's no freedom on earth? Why did they do that? Why they didn't have to go kill themselves? There's no freedom on earth. Where's the freedom? There's no freedom of speech.
No,
you know?
Yeah. And here we have Le Pen, that was who Marine Le Pen, who said she wants to fight the NWO. You know,
But Rob, it's something that doesn't click about Marine Le Pen. Okay, she's supposed to be ultra right wing. Isn't an ultra right wing supposed to be against the feminist movement?
Yeah, exactly.
But she's a woman. She's a woman. So there's something that doesn't make sense here. Someone please leave a comment, help me out here, because I don't understand that. If it would have been a man, I understand.
Exactly. I mean, could have been it's just a switch, click and bait type thing that they put her there.
We're bringing up a lot of very interesting points tonight, eh, folks? 8 people out there.
And this is the real truth. This is the real truth right here. What we're talking about: conspiracy facts, fake news, and the real truth on our show tonight.
Now, oh yeah, here we go. I wasn't showing it before. Oh well. Maybe now you could show it better. You see, same ball.
The symbol d'Emmanuel Macron au Louvre, and look at the symbolic of the pyramid right there. And yeah, and exactly, and it's all illuminated, a pyramid, and this pyramid on the right-hand side also. There's a pyramid. There's a triangle. So you see, yeah, exactly. So there it is, the Rothschild symbol right behind them, folks. The new president of France is part of the agenda, a globalist elitist. It's right there. One word, one picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say, and this describes it to a T.
Yeah, I mean, you could just look at this and just, you know, say, what the hell was that about? What is that about? You know, you just, it's right in front of you. You can't get it more clearer than this. Now, what are the people saying on Chatango?
No, and the chat, Yahoo chat. You know, there's a YouTube chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I heard of that. You know, I heard that there's a lot of action on there, but I mean, it's hard for us to choose between Chatango and Yahoo. I mean, not Yahoo, but YouTube. I don't know why we say Yahoo.
I don't know because we did before.
All right. Let me just go to the next one because yeah, this one. I'm just going to try and see if I can make it a little tad bigger. Okay, could you see it bigger now?
Oh yes, definitely. Trump fires.
Okay, hold on. Let me just switch to, okay, it's all yours.
Trump fires FBI Director James Comey yesterday.
This has been all over the news, eh?
Exactly. And what does it mean, folks? Former FBI Director James Comey. President Donald Trump has fired FBI Director James Comey at the recommendations of U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rothstein. According to a White House announcement, the FBI is one of the nation's most cherished and respected institutions, and today will mark a new beginning from our crown jewel of law enforcement, said President Trump. Yes, so folks, President Trump.
You know what I was told?
Go ahead.
You know what I was told?
No.
That the reason why he fired him and he's going to be firing 3 more people is because this guy Cooney there was investigating Trump with the Russian.
I heard about that.
The Russian, I don't know.
I don't know if that's. I was hoping he fired him because like that they could investigate into Hillary and her emails and the Podesta emails. That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't know if there's anything else on this one.
I don't know, but the thing is, why? Is it because the Russians? He was investigating into that. That means Trump would have something to hide, ineffective.
Like I told you before, I think all these guys are all puppets to none other than Rothschilds.
Oh yeah, the Rothschilds, definitely.
I don't know. Should we continue with this or
because over
go to
here,
the next one?
yeah, because apparently Hillary Clinton's, here talking about her emails and that, right here, it just says, hundreds of thousands of emails. Her husband, former New York Congressman Anthony Weiner, the FBI clarified that most of these emails have been on his laptop via backed devices, while only a few have been the results of forward emails, the Associated Press. But this is what started all like the emails, and this is what started Pizzagate, if I'm not mistaken.
And fake news.
And fake news, because Trump would be saying that's fake news, this is fake news. Because last year we never heard of fake news hashtag.
No.
Now anything you
before
say
the elections, before the debates,
called fake news. If you put up a posting about a phone, a new phone coming out, people say it's fake news if they don't believe it, and then people say, oh, "Okay, it's fake news, forget it." You know, very, very well thought out by the elites because they're panicking. They don't want, but that's the emails or Hillary Clinton's dirty little secrets, or should I say, big secrets out in the open.
Anyhow, we should go to the next one, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
See what's happening in Chitango.
Yeah. There's a lot of corruption going on, as I don't have to tell people, but there is.
Okay. I don't know. Should I make this bigger for you or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hold on, just. Okay, I guess so. How come it became smaller? It seems like I want to make it bigger and it's becoming
smaller.
All right, the ants like the smaller stuff. Anyhow, all right. Speaking of FBI,
WikiLeaks founder just destroyed the FBI, CIA fake news and an epic tweet storm. Arguably the world's most wanted man, hated by governments, loved by the common man, Julian Assange, seems determined not to go down without a fight. He's been falsely accused of date, rape, espionage, and subverting foreign governments, including the United States. Very interesting. However, if you ask him, he'll tell you he's a journalist who believes the government should be held accountable for their own actions. And his latest Twitter rant, you'll see why he takes on his critics, those who want him dead, head on. In his first tweet on Thursday, Assange addressed the latest accusations that he's a pedophile. He's linked a CNN video clip to the tweet. He's tweeted, on CNN, former CIA claims I am a pedophile. Quality work from the folks that gave us Iraq, Libya, implying CIA is largely responsible for the proxy wars taking place in the Middle East and Northern Africa. The video segment shows Phil Mudd, a former CIA analyst, claiming Assange is a pedophile who's holed up in Ecuadorian embassy, and said he's not credible. Unfortunately for Mudd, most Americans believe he is credible after publishing leaked documents from several sources within the U.S. government who refused to go along with the government's narratives. In fact, the current sitting president claimed on the campaign that he loves WikiLeaks. There it is. Huh. And there's a tweet right there on CNN. Former CIA claims I am not a pedophile. Quality work from the folks that gave us Iraq, Libya. Isn't that horrible what they're doing?
it's sick.
No, yeah, exactly. They're trying to. They're calling the pedos are calling pedo people. Pedos are calling pedo people other pedos.
And he's not even a pedo. He just wants to expose.
The pedos calling him a pedos when they're the pedos. You know what I'm saying? It's really my gosh.
Oh, there's more on Macron. Look at this.
WikiLeaks, not Assange, then retweeted a tweet which shows former President Barack H. Obama endorsing French president candidate back then, Emmanuel Macron. The tweet is probably meant to reflect Obama's condemnation of the alleged Russian meddling in the U.S. presidential election by showing the former president openly is meddling in France's elections. Quand j'étais président des États-Unis, WikiLeaks, Obama intervenes in elections to tell France to vote for Macron after previously ordering the CIA to steal party's plans. Yeah, exactly. There it is. It all ties in.
Oh, Nicolas Sarkozy. Whoa.
Yeah, he's a presidential front. Marine Le Pen and former presidential candidate Martin Aubry and Dominique Strauss-Kahn. In his next tweet, he openly defended the mainstream media's narrative. He wrote, "I haven't been charged, and I've already been cleared." And the UN says, "I am right. Yes, CNN, I am being dismissive." These tweets.
It's quite a bit of stuff here. Look, you see.
Yeah, we're not going to get into it all, but they're trying to divert attention from what's going on, from the reality of the situation here.
They want to make Assange look bad, which he isn't.
Exactly.
Assange isn't.
Exactly, folks. That's exactly what's going on.
Hey, hi, Ryan.
Welcome, Ryan, to the show. We're having a good time tonight, aren't we, Mario?
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed that,
Yeah,
it stays like this, because we've always been attacked in the past. This technology doesn't want to cooperate with us. Okay, the next one.
college destroys books after digitalization sparks fear of 1984 style censorship. Digitalized books altered original sources destroyed, just like 1984, the movie 1984, and the novel 1984.
Which is the Roswell, right?
No, George Orwell.
Oh yeah, what did I say? Roswell. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Yeah. Silly me. It happens.
California universities were caught removing and even destroying library books after digitalizing them, a process critics warn leads to 1984, a style censorship in which only collected copies of books remain. UC Berkeley, in particular, recently removed 135,000 books from its school library, claiming that by digitalizing the books, library space can be reused for meeting rooms and not pods. But libraries have existed since the Middle Ages, and as vaults of knowledge safe from tampering. In comparison, the way universities are disappearing books after digitalizing them allows anyone with a politically correct agenda a way to alter books during digitalization, including important texts on history, science, and humanities, without anyone ever knowing. That's why, folks, I always read books. I always buy books. And that's why I'm not too crazy about the Kindle or reading them on a tablet. They could be all.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, go on.
Exactly. So that's why I still love having a good old-fashioned book.
No, I mean, it's not bad having a bunch of books like what I do, and I read whenever I want. They're all on my tablet, on my cell phone, PDF files.
But it is good for space, but I prefer, because what they could do, they could wipe out all those books. It all in the cloud, the button, and all your information's good. Well, I have my books here in the back in my vast library of books that I've been reading since the 1990s, and yeah, of course, books could be altered, just like anything could be erased, could be put on, could be added on. And I like, Ryan, I like a physical book in my hand. That's what I do. That's how I research. I've tried reading a book on the tablet, and it's just not the same for me. I can't concentrate. But on the book, yes.
Yeah, but everything will be put into it's all going to be on one chip. You know that.
Yeah, like when I go to work, I don't want to bring my tablet because I have to leave my tablet in my locker, and that could be stolen. But if a book is stolen, it's just say, okay, it's a book, but you don't want your all the information on your tablet gone.
But everything is going digital. Even they want us to be digital, like this next one here.
Right here. Walmart wants to put sensors on everything so it can automatically order you stuff. Imagine
They're
that
getting
one of
into
your
the
stuff. Imagine you have no money that week. Walmart is thinking about the ways in which the Internet of Things could get more products into shoppers' homes, and a patent publicly revealed this week and spotted by CB Insights. The companies described a system of connected sensors that could monitor customers' product consumption. The sensors would be attached to products and rely on a variety of technologies like radio frequencies, Bluetooth, conventional barcodes, and RFID tags. Walmart doesn't suggest that any one sensor's type would work best. Rather, it lays out its options. Apparently, it has a lot of ideas. These tags would all track how often a product is used, where it is located in a home. This could help Walmart figure out what other products it could market to users based on their purchases. Yeah, but I don't always go to Walmart. I go for certain things.
Yeah, I know, but they're doing it so that for the people that do go to Walmart, they're going to get this kind of like Amazon. You know, the new Amazon, what they want to do, put everything under the one roof and you go shopping in there. It's the same thing.
But I love Amazon. I've been buying books there since 1998, and all kinds of stuff that you can't find anywhere else. But I mean, I don't like the fact that everything has to be on the computer, on the internet, because there's no, like, look at Montreal. There's hardly any stores downtown. Everything's been gone. It's online. It's like everything's closing. No money. You have to be online 24/7. Basically, it's not a life to be in front of a screen or in front of a computer or a phone or tablet or any electronic device. I like to go out in public.
Yeah, but you know what? This principle applies to the thing that is happening with the banks, where they're closing so many banks and they're making everybody go into one. Why is that? Because they want to force everybody to use their cell phones and to use their apps and to do banking online. That's what they want. So that's what they're pushing this for. They want everybody to use their cell phone to go to the store, buy it on their phone, or use their phone as a scanner, which eventually will be on a chip, the RFID chip that will be planted in us. And that's how you're going to be able to shop and buy and sell with it. That's what they're going to.
Computer modem breaks or something, and you need money. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just too much.
This is just the beginning, okay? This is just the beginning of things to come, whether we like it or not. But you know what? The good thing about all this is we know how it's going to end. It says it in the book of Revelations.
That's the problem.
Pardon?
We just don't know when it's going to end.
No, I mean, yeah, but that they're going to stop the old-fashioned bills out of the old-fashioned way, like
I
that.
still like bills at home. I still like getting that because I don't know. I just like it. There's no problem. I like getting some bills and I just go pay them, and I mean, it's everything's too digitalized. It's just too much of a computer world. I find. I thought I found it cool at the beginning, but now, past 3-4 years, I'm saying it's too much. There's just too much going on, and it's all done for evil purposes.
Yeah, like Ryan says, the first line there looks like it's competition to Amazon, because Amazon is onto that. Amazon wants to do those changes.
I remember Amazon was just a bookstore, just buying books. Now I buy all kinds of stuff. I buy hair products. I buy rock shirts. I buy all kinds of stuff on it. I love Amazon, but keep it the way it is, I mean, they're gonna have little drones flying in.
Yeah, that too. Walmart will do the same thing. But I don't get drones, because drones are not supposed to go higher than planes, because they can crash inside the engine of the airplanes. So
yeah, I could see those drones falling on people's heads and hurting them, because they would, because nothing's infallible.
Well, when the grid goes down, that's what's going to happen. Anyhow, but now the next one, we're going to be talking about Fukushima. Fukushima.
Global cancer fears as it's revealed world gets nuclear radiation blast. Everybody on Earth was dealt with a dose of radiation by the Fukushima triple nuclear meltdown, a shock new study has revealed. And you only get this information here, folks. I'm almost pretty certain you didn't get this before anywhere. The power plant on Japan's east coast went into meltdown after an earthquake and tsunami hit on the 10th of March 2011. Only recently, Fukushima's radiation hit a 6-year high level, reaching a huge 530 sieverts per hour, and the plant continues to release radiation to this day, despite efforts to contain the leaking.
Now, look, you see how CNN always keeps talking. CNN, right? I said, and all the mainstream media always keeps talking about, these punks like Macron and all that, like they're important, and Soros. We have to mention what Soros is doing. How come they don't mention this? How come they're not telling people, look, folks, this is what's happening. This is what's really going on. Why? What I highlighted there,
I know, exactly. I mean, that's what they don't want. They don't want us to know what exactly is going on. That they want this to happen to them. But the thing is, if everybody got a dose of this, doesn't it apply to them also?
Yeah, but they don't care because they're making their money. It's all profit.
I mean, George Soros looks like he's ready to pass away into another land.
All those punks are ready to do that. They're all punks.
Now, a study from the Norwegian Institute for Air Research has revealed the true extent of the global impact. Lead authors Nicholas Evangeliou told New Science magazine, "What I found was that we got one extra X-ray each. According to the NHS website, people exposed to X-rays face the risk of developing cancer many years or decades later. And though the risk is small, Mr. Evangeliou says we don't need to worry. It underlines the scale of the Fukushima disaster."
We don't need to worry.
That's wonderful.
When they say we don't need to worry, I say we gotta worry. Not lose sleep over it. It's not worth it. It's not lose sleep over it because it's not worth it, because we could never lose sleep over it. But
no, but at least it's been told on the MnRTV Live Show what's going on. Yeah, it falls on deaf ears. Exactly, Ryan. You couldn't have said it any better.
Anyhow, I mean, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, but yeah, there'll be. I'm sure there'll be more of that coming in the future. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Only God knows, Only He knows what's happening because He allows things to happen, right? He is the Almighty One. All right. The last but not least, right? We're coming down that day.
Yeah. Suffolk, top state for UFO sightings, according to new book. Yes, the UFOs. We always have to have a UFO article. I mean,
now we're talking Roswell. There you go. That's why I brought up Roswell before. You see,
a sign marking the path leading to the supposed UFO crash outside Roswell, New Mexico, according to UFO sightings desk reference. Right there. Is there something going on strange going on in Suffolk country? More UFO sightings have been reported in Suffolk than any other country in New York State, according to the data from a new book. In UFO sightings desk reference, author Cheryl Costa and Linda Miller Costa, a couple based in Syracuse, compiled national data from two volunteer organizations, the Mutual UFO Network, MUFON, and the National UFO Reporting Center. Both organizations collect eyewitnesses' accounts of UFO sightings, Cheryl Costa said. The 371-page tome is a collection of charts and graphs showing sightings by regions, sorting indications chronologically and categorizing the UFOs by shape, Cheryl Costa said. From 2001 to 2015, there were 554 compiled reports from Suffolk County. That's 100 more sightings than were reported in Manhattan over the same time frame, and more than twice as many were reported in Queens, according to Costa, who conducted a county-by-county analysis of reports pulled from the national reporting networks. UFOs have been seen in every part of the country, according to Costa. The most reports come from LA County, followed by Maricopa County, Arizona. So how does one compile data or something is a definition unidentified? Reports of sightings are scrutinized by a network of investigators, according to Roger Marsh, a spokesman for the Mutual UFO Network, which perpetrates to be the oldest and largest UFO investigative group in the country. The National UFO Reporting Center has received more than 100,000 reports since it was founded in 1974, and also attempts to point out hoaxes, Director Peter Davenport says. The Costas broke down the reports into more than 25 categories of sightings, including blips, fireballs, Saturn-like, and star-like. Even before Costa began working on the book, she singled out Suffolk County as a hotspot for sightings. She noticed a trend while writing a column on flying saucers and other UFOs from Syracuse, New York. These are pretty incredible statistics over here. They've been cited everywhere. But does mainstream talk about that? No. Once in a while, they'll talk about it.
Well, I mean, UFOs, there used to be unsolved mysteries. There used to be all kinds of shows that used to talk about UFOs. But the thing is, why aren't they talking about them? One could only wonder, right?
Well, they have shows and everything to get us, but they don't want the real information out. They want to condition us. They don't want to tell us what exactly is going on. And one day, like our previous guest would say, there will probably be disclosure. But until that happens, what can we do? I mean, we'd love to go to the Dulce base and Roswell and underground facilities, MI labs, and check this out. That would be incredible to go there, but I guess we can't. Can we?
No. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Sightings. I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
We used to watch Sightings. I remember. We'd be talking on the phone and you'd be saying, Robert, Sightings is on. I used to, around 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11, I used to get off the phone with you and go watch it on TV. I remember that. And I was like, wow. And then we discuss it.
But now, you know what it is with television? There's just so many bloody channels. It's like, where do I go to watch UFO things? That's why I just bother looking on the web, on YouTube and Netflix. I'll go and look on there. But it's like, where are the shows? I know there's the History Channel, UFOs channel.
Ancient Aliens. But that's kind of I used to watch a lot of Ancient Aliens, but it's a lot of
controlled.
Yeah, controlled. They don't say exactly what's going on,
we have that guy Giorgio. What's his last name? I can't remember, the Greek guy Giorgio, who has this puffed up hair there. Forget his name.
Yeah, it's just with a K. I can't even pronounce it. I wouldn't attempt to,
But
that's the whole thing. I mean, well, with UFOs, but folks, that's the thing. With this weather here, there's nothing to do except watch sports, watch hockey, watch the NHL. Even though our teams are gone, but we could still watch sports because that's all there is to do right now. We can't go out and have fun. Look at the weather.
Well, for the new people out there, they could always watch our past shows of the MnRTV Live Show and get to the real thing.
But we're talking we're talking about ourselves here, That's all we can do. I mean, we want to go out. We want summer to come. Nice weather. Until that happens, well, we are stuck just doing what we can do, right?
Yeah, live day by day. Yeah, there's even another one. The one that did the movie. What was it called? She was playing an alien that had sex with humans. What was it called? I forget what it was. She was like a nice looking girl. What was it? I showed you Rob last time when we went to HMV before it closed. What was it called? Yeah, that's him, Paulie. I mean, yeah, Giorgio Palakanis, whatever, you know.
Wait, let me see. Giorgio Palanakakis.
Well, what's her name? Hudson Sin, I think it was the
Yeah,
girl, the actress.
yeah, the blonde one. Yes, yes,
What
yes.
was the movie called where she had Species? That's it. She had her own show once on Aliens.
Yeah, but it was,
Species. That's it. I like that. That was a crazy movie on aliens. You
yeah,
know.
it sure was.
Yeah, there used to be so many. Yeah, and unsolved mysteries. There's so many. Now, where are they? Is it because?
Sightings used to sometimes show ghosts and demons, and I couldn't sleep at night after that. Especially late at night, you're watching, they're talking about ghosts. It used to like freak me out back then. And then sightings have a weird intro.
Yeah, and the guy, yes, that, and also the host, looked kind of scary at one point, and you
Yeah,
see him like in the dark. He usually was like in what do you call them, graveyards and that.
yeah, Robert Stack's his name or something.
Yeah. Rob, you're awake today. Me, I'm out.
You see, I can remember stuff of 20 years ago, but I can't remember stuff I did like yesterday. My gosh. Yeah, and the thing is, it's like I should after the show I should go look at the intro. You know, it would bring back memories of it. You know, but the good shows like that they don't have anymore. The only thing I watch is sports on the actual TV itself.
But Rob, like I said before, we don't know.
Hockey.
There might be shows like that, but there's just too many channels now. There's like 1,000 channels. What are you gonna do? Go up and down each channel?
I have a
There's
grid.
like thousands of
Go up and down the
channels.
grid. There's like on my screen. There's like a grid on it, and I have to check all the channels I want to read. What TV shows there is, you know, and I'd have to spend like all the time. But with the internet, it's so much faster. You just think, oh, I don't feel like watching aliens tonight. You just type in aliens or demonic possession or Illuminati or anything else, CIA, mind control, whatever. You know, it's
Hmm.
it's just so vast. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, we used to watch that Lalande, Jesse Ventura show. In fact, we used to all watch it together. When we first started doing the show, we used to watch the show. People used to watch our show, and then we used to all watch together Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura. And we had like a big time when it was like a good time when it was the reptilian ones. Everybody was like, we're all in the chat room talking about it. Good times, man. I mean, I wish Jesse Ventura would come back and do more conspiracy theory shows.
Hmm. Yeah,
That was,
those were the classic days where we had to end the show at 9 o'clock because he would start at 9 o'clock, and everybody said okay, and people would keep on talking on Chatango while watching the show. It's like it was like what the heck, and we were all doing it too. Like,
yeah, we were watching the show, and I was talking with people, and people were watching TV together, and there was all these women watching the show. They went to conspiracies. It was like a wonderful time, you know. But that was the classic, you know. But
yeah, there
now,
was even DC Miller. He used to
oh,
be
yeah,
part of
Bella
it.
was there too. Exactly. Now I don't know. Now ever since it seems like conspiracy theory left, Jesse Ventura, and now Mark Dice and Alex Jones is sort of like on a different type of different level. It seems like these things have been slowly dissipating and moving on to what it is today.
Yeah, we're us ourselves. I consider ourselves like being on a tree branch in the fall. You know, like the leaves that are on the tree branch in the fall. It's only a matter of time before the wind just blows us off, and that's it. Because you know how they want to shut us down.
But
Well,
yeah,
we've never had this kind of problems where uh, our uh, our platform closes while it does and it
and
crashes.
they even compromise our guests, which I've never heard of before. You know, never happened before, and it's very bad. You know, what's
But
this?
what can we do?
The Hidden Truth. Yeah, I know. I wish all these shows, all these episodes were on Daily Motion. Yeah, I could probably see all those things. It's just
Huh? I was told that Daily Motion is owned by YouTube, believe it or not. That's what I read somewhere.
oh no, I don't know who owns
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah,
Google,
I know. Listen, it's all Google.
and
Google owns everything,
And
and
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's a whole new, there's a whole world of internet, and so people think the internet is Google, Facebook. Yeah, probably Google search, Facebook, and a few other sites like Twitter, and they think that that's the internet. If only they knew. But yeah, that's it for this week's show. Anything else you want to add, Info Madman, onto your world of information that you always come up with?
No, I mean that's it. I mean, we have to end the show because at least it worked. Everything went well and smooth. Pardon?
Yes, it all seems to crash. And what I don't get is I'm the one that gets them on Skype. So I don't know. Very weird,
No, but imagine it might be because I have 6 gigs on my laptop. I don't know how this thing eats up more than 6 gigs, but apparently they're saying it's because it might be my 6 gigs. Well, what am I going to need? An 18 gig RAM?
But it worked
18 gig
before.
RAM hard?
It's been working before. Wow.
It could be that Google just keeps adding stuff and getting heavier and bigger.
That's what I'm thinking with each update that we do. Because look, I'm the one that gets the guest on Hangout, on Skype. It's the sound is from my end, so I don't know.
No, but it has nothing to do with your end. But imagine if I have to get people on Skype. That's why I don't get people on Skype. It's because of that. There's already too much. This program's too heavy. But what can we do? We use what we get, and that's it. We'll try and do shows like this and
get guests. Yeah, we get a few other guests. We have to work on that. Because they're trying to shut us down all the time. I mean, it's not funny. That's what we signed up for, is the Montreal, and this show has been brought to you, folks, by the Montreal Anti-Illuminati Task Force. I hope I don't get in trouble for forgetting it, but at least I said it. So, folks, until next time, next week, same bat time, same bat channel, as they say, we shall be back, God willingly. Thank you for watching the MnRTV Live Show tonight, and it was great. We would talk about conspiracy facts, fake news, and the real truth. Spread the news, folks. Spread and share with us, and we'll be back next week, God willingly. Thank you.
All right. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and look at the blog to find out when our next show will be. Always look at the blog, and we'll be back. All right. Thank you. We got to go. Good night. Bye.